About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettitte. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Mets, the second baseman, number 6.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-0. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Francisco Lindor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting third.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. fouled off. The 1-1 home. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two balls and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
No, that's it.
Javier Baez would be next. The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Mets 0. The Yankees coming up. It's crosstown action on Major League Baseball, The Show. Carlos Carrasco will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And stepping in, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, number 29.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's an impressive 5 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the 1-2. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
3-2 now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Smith is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
batting third.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him. Pitch on the way.
Yeah.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, here is J.D. Davis in his career versus this pitcher, batting at an even .400. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who's come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So now here is Kevin Pillar looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. LeMahieu for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First offering on its way. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Next will be the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks held in check. Will move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, James McCann. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Struck out in his first at bat. One 1-0 count. Here it is.
Yeah.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. On the ground to the left side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Batting up, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First offering on its way as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to 3rd. It's down for extra bases, and the Mets have their first hit of the game. And he will coast into 2nd with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to 2nd. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Smith leads off 2nd with nobody out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Here's Javier Baez. Hit well again down the right field line. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Next up, J.D. Davis flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. High and deep to straightaway right. Judge is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the AB on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
The 0-1. Fastball well outside. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Two and 1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees nothing. Now at the plate is James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James McCann.
Pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. Two balls, 1 strike.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Jeff McNeil, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The designated hitter.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Davy Garcia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Dominic Smith will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. McCann over at second. McNeil at first, 1 gone. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Next, it'll be Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. The Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantaged counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Yankees.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting his pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Good waste pitch, 1-2. The pitch. That's popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Again, a 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pilar. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout
Now
pitch.
batting,
It wasn't
catcher,
even in the strike
Kyle
zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Two and two the count. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So next to hit is Michael Conforto. Singled last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
Stepping in once again is Kevin Pillar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
The 0-1 on its way.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Conforto stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now is James McCann, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and 2, here it is.
1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball that misses.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1, so they hold a 5-0 lead. So here is Gio Urshela. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First delivery to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Chopper to short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So next to bat will be Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rizzo will head for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging the series.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and one to count. Now the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the seventh. It's now 5-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. This is on the ground over to first. LeMahieu with a great stop. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Striding forward now is the DH, Francisco Lindor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike one. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball for strike.
Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now that's popped up. Urshela trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Dylan Betances will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Not shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Now here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. Betances is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Kyle Higashioka is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yes. And the deficit remains 5-2. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box, Pete Alonso. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. The pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. And the pitch.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Gets him to swing over the top of that one. 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. From the belt, the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Alonso leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. O'Day, a native Floridian, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mets out in front, 5-2. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks, head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's a .333 hitter.
Aaron Hicks.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Gio Urshela, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Urshela is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in next, Anthony Rizzo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the AB now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. Jonathan Loaizaga enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping up is Michael Conforto. In his career against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
And now Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him. In there, strike one. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Standing in now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy is coming throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Mets lead it 5-2. Seth Lugo comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. Batting .500, 4 for 8. First offering on its way. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here's a pop-up now. McNeil is there. 1 out.
Now batting. No left fielder. Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to take his hacks again. Giancarlo Stanton blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He loses him on ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
In now is the Yankees DH, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, now the pitch. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
The final score tonight. New York have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Carlos Carrasco gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.